As Martin, Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Marcel Rivals, Honorable Sam Kanda and Mrs. Kanda, other distinguished members, clubs, National Football Association representatives, all. I'm not too sure why I'm here and what capacity to speak. First of all, I think it's not so much for the men in the Dasent family, but particularly for the female in the Dasent family, who first to always hear when people are taking it to task. Or when I'm in some of the most critical moments, hey, leave him, that's my cousin. The only time they didn't say that is when Chelsea was playing against us. The village is very special in many ways, and this afternoon demonstrates another reason why it's special. I tend to hear of the buyers, I tend to hear of the lands, I tend to hear of the lapses, and I hear that because they got to do something in the water. Chris provides an opportunity for us to remember something outside of that particular game. It was not always easy for me to come to the village. I don't even know me, was that I had a reason to frequent Millionaire Street. Because especially if it was after a game with superstars that we lost, all the way up I'll be reminded about the greatness of superstars and how Chelsea came here. He may be as a coach as well. He may also be as president of the National Olympic Committee, and on behalf I want to offer condolences at this particular time. But I really see to remember Chris at this time. I want it to be about the memories in mind. That's the first M to which I'm going to make reference, memories. But within all those memories, I think there's a message coming to each time. And particularly there will be messages for the youngsters, many of whom we've heard before weren't even born on Christmas Day. And it's difficult for me to remember telling people they weren't born when Chris was around. I can't think of Chris Norway when he little boy. I had difficulty believing he had done past 50. So apart from the memories, there's a message. I also want to suggest to you that that message would be taken and made a motorcade throughout the whole of this particular village and further beyond. And beyond that, so we're going to have a memories, message, motorcade, and a monument. And a monument not in the sense of just hardware, a monument in the southwest. My memories of Chris could not just simply go to football. Like I have to talk about football. There are two P's in football, which if you want to play football at the level, either Tudor Dasent or Chris Dasent as you've heard. Two P's you have to remember in that. Possession, which you've already mastered, and position. You mastered position to the point where some people thought he was lazy. But if you like Big Richard and you master position and you decrease, you're moving much 10 times quicker than others. So they expect you to be a lot of flourish, but you get there quicker than most people say. Look, with that grace, that poise, it always be mistaken for laziness sometimes and for being slothful. And that is where my comparison with Big Richard. And I believe the two people he tried to copy, his elder brother, Tudor Dasent, and Big Richard. Nobody could flash a handkerchief like Chris. Just to wipe your face. Nobody could flash it. And you know about his inclination for dressing. The other thing about him you have to remember, he didn't always make it to superstar team in the first 11. Most of you will remember him. He didn't always make it in the first 11, but he deferred my gratification. And when he made it, he never came on. That's a message to youngsters. Whether they're on football teams or basketball teams, if they don't make it in the first 5 or the first 11, they're done. They're going to look for the next team to join.
Sure.
There's a message here for you to learn. Some of my best lessons came off a bench on a basketball team. Some of my very best lessons came off the bench on a basketball team. But having left that bench, there was no turning back. So that's message number 1. Message number 2 is for a wider village community. Sports have a way of bridging a lot of gaps. This afternoon demonstrates to me the vision of one such gap. And I want to suggest to the village community, you could take a particular message from this afternoon. The sports have this opportunity to bring it together. Because if I know petitions well, if I know the village people have as well, I bet you the people who had to organize this did not have an easy time. Putting group in the program, who to leave out, where we should have it. I almost want to say with the village, having a village pastor, a village church, I wouldn't be surprised if you had difficulty determining which church to have. As you have had difficulties, every time you have something in the village and you want to night, whether it's because the size of the church and there's a message in there for us. In terms of the motorcade, I wanted to take Chris's humility, his capacity for gratification, his sense of humor, and strap it on your back and take it to the ends of this particular community. The motorcade is carried wherever Superstars is playing. In fact, I want to suggest something to you. There was a basketball coach at one time who decided in his team, rather than putting numbers on the back of his players, he chose values and principles like character, self-respect, teamwork, and put that on the back of his football players, his basketball players, and that's what stuck with him after. Finally, as a monument, I don't want to necessarily just put up a bust of this, but put up on your foreheads, in your belly, in your stomachs, in your feet, in your hands, the outstanding characters that men. Thank you.